Royals usually put on a stoic kind of act that really proves how much better and unfeeling they are than commoners, but sometimes they show their true colors. These are some times the royal family got caught crying publicly. Meghan at the Queen's funeral. Meghan Markle's bond with Queen Elizabeth II, to whom she stayed devoted to the end, was not severely damaged by her difficult circumstances with the British royal family. Meghan's emotional connection to her grandmother-in-law reached a peak in 2022 when she traveled to Britain for her funeral, expressing grief on par with the other members of the royal family. She looked serious and frequently had tears on her cheeks while wearing an all-black outfit. Speaking with Variety about coping with the loss, Meghan stated, "I've reflected on that first official engagement that I had with her, how special that felt. I feel fortunate, and I continue to be proud to have had a nice warmth with the matriarch of the family." Prince Harry cried while talking about being a dad. The birth of Prince Archie in 2019 was noteworthy for a number of reasons. First of all, charges of mistreatment surfaced during Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's dramatic tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey, rocking Buckingham Palace just days before the event. In addition, considering his parents' choice to abdicate the throne, it heralded the sorrowful advent of a royal scion whose importance inside the kingdom would probably be immeasurable. But given everything that had happened, Meghan and Harry understandably felt the greatest significance of it all when their first child was born. Meghan broke down in her docuseries more than a few times. When Harry and Meghan was released in 2022, there was a great deal of friction in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship with the British royal family, the media, and the general public. However, the couple's open and tearful first-hand stories in the Netflix documentary offered viewers a window into the whole scope of their problems. Meghan sobbed on camera multiple times when she was discussing her time in Britain and the backlash she faced after the couple decided to leave the royal family. In the episode that addressed the hostility she faced in the media and online, she says, "You are making people want to end me. It's not just some story. You are making me uneasy." Princess Diana at a hospice visit. It's no accident that Princess Diana was referred to as the People's Princess. She gained notoriety and popularity due to her innate capacity for empathy and active involvement in humanitarian causes. However, even though it was motivated by a philanthropic cause, her 1992 visit to Southport attracted notice for very different reasons. The Princess of Wales experienced a severe emotional breakdown in public while she was at the Merseyside town for the Queen's Court Hospice's opening. Diana's interactions with individuals outside the hospice were documented by the local newspaper, the Southport Visitor, before her eyes filled with tears and she cut short her walkabout, jumping into her waiting car. Princess Charlene at her wedding. It is not all uncommon for a bride to cry a little on her wedding day. It's less common to witness her sob to the extent that it appears to be a distress call. That was essentially the interpretation of Princess Charlene's emotions at her 2011 nuptials with Prince Albert II of Monaco. Pictures from their wedding appeared in newspapers all around the world, immortalizing Charlene's wet cheeks with her handkerchief tucked in her pocket. According to ABC News, Charlene reportedly shuddered when Albert asked her for a kiss, while The Guardian claimed that the prince begged in a whisper to stop his bride from crying. Charlene picked up some weird monikers as a result of the situation, like Prisoner Bride. Lizzie cried during the remembrance service in 2002. Queen Elizabeth II was seen crying multiple times during her reign, despite assertions made in the third season of The Crown that the late monarch was incapable of crying over the 1966 Aberfan disaster. She attended the Remembrance Day service at Westminster Abbey in honor of military martyrs in 2002, which is one such poignant memory. There, the press photographed the often serious Queen in an all-black outfit with tears running down her cheeks. Notably, it was the first time she attended the yearly celebration without her mother, Queen Elizabeth, sometimes known as the Queen Mother, who passed away in March of that same year. Crown Princess Victoria cried at a memorial concert in Stockholm. Sweden was devastated by an incident that happened in Stockholm which left the entire nation inconsolable. Crown Princess Victoria presided over the nationwide mourning in 2017 and all subsequent years, leading a visit to the Drottninggatan scene. There, a truck that had been taken over was driven into crowds on the street and crashed into a department store, ending 5 people and wounding several others. Victoria stated at the moment, "I feel an enormous sorrow and emptiness." According to CNN, which claimed that the heir apparent was overcome with emotion. A year after the incident, she went to a memorial concert honoring the victims of the incident. She was moved to watch tributes while surrounded by frontline workers and her family. Princess Beatrice shed some tears during Prince Philip's memorial. With the passing of Prince Philip in 2021, Britain lost its longest-serving royal consort, making it an emotional time for the whole country. There was a more intimate feeling of grief within Buckingham Palace. Philip's 8 grandkids, including Princess Beatrice, summed up the royal family's sorrow over the loss of their eldest member. At the memorial ceremony for the Duke of Edinburgh at Westminster Abbey, she became so emotional that at one point she covered her tears with the hymn sheet. Given Princess Beatrice was positioned close to the other significant royals such as Queen Elizabeth II and Prince William, whose emotions were closely monitored by cameras that day, her scream really stood out. Queen Mathilde of Belgium cried at her daughter's 18th birthday. Witnessing their